Alright people, we are here, and this is not the ordinary Showdown Live or Wi-Fi battle. No, this is going through week 1 of the it's tough to say it, the BBloomGang. Basically, it's FPL draft. Captains pick players, and I'm one of the players, and we play against each other weekly. So I'm trying to make this a weekly series, going through a recap of our week, and we played against Lugia this week, so this is going to be my first game. It's going to be Gen 8, Gen 5, 4, 3, and then Little Cup, VGC, Ubers, and I think that's it, and UU. So yeah, so kicking it off with my game here, let's see. So I lead off with Gyarados, they lead off with Metagross. I know they're probably going to go Rocks or try to Boom. I'm just going to get Earthquake off to get the initial damage. And I'm like, well, Earthquake worked once, so why not go for it again? But they do make the switch into Zapdos. So here, obviously, I'm like, well, I don't want to lose this. So I made the safest play of going into Donphan. They are actually sub Roost. And I was like, well, if they're going to set up a sub, I don't like it being behind a sub. So I was like, may as well try to get rid of it with the Ice Shard and see what they do. And they are actually HP Ice. And I was like, I don't want to be taking all that damage. So T-Tar seemed like a pretty good play. So we got into T-Tar to get up the sand. They go for another HP Ice. And I'm like, alright, we're looking pretty solid. And I think I pursued it here. I think I got some chip on them. No, I did not. I just went straight for the Earthquake. Because I thought they'd roost, and I thought I would, because it was 88%. But I don't know why. Maybe I thought they'd go off back into Metagross. Maybe that's what I thought. Anyways, they bring in Breloom, which is the threat this game. So I was like, well, they're going to go for Spore, and I don't really need Donphan at this point. Or at the very least, it doesn't do a whole lot. It's already at half, so I may as well let this thing die. They do set up a sub, and I try to break through with my Ice Shards to try to break the sub. So first turn, I don't get it. And yep, we just lose it to Seed Bomb, unfortunately. And that Poison Heal, man, it's coming through. We're going to try to break the sub here with Rose Raid. They are, I knew from playing on Showdown that I was going to die. Here, watch this. Boom, just dead to Focus Punch. I knew that it was going to kill, but I was like, well, at least I can break the sub. And I was like, well, I'm faster now with my Gyarados. Or did I go Gyarados or Infernape? I went Infernape. Yep, so we are able to take out the Metagross. Oh, actually, nope, because it's the berry. That's right, Aqua Berry. But it's so close to where I was like, alright, I'm not taking any chance with this thing. I'm just going to kill with Mach Punch. They bring out the Starmie, and I thought, yeah, I was like, well, I'll go into this initially, and now they're going to go for Thunderbolt, so this is where I go T-Tar, I believe. Starmie's such a big threat, too. We eat up the Thunderbolt, and we are leftover instead of any type of berry. They go for the Surf, and that does a lot. I thought they'd switch, but they actually end up staying, and probably... I should have really went for Crunch, thinking back on it, because it's kind of obvious that they'd switch against T-Tar. So, but I was like, well, I live 2 hits either way, so we'll get rid of this thing. But now, T-Tar is so low, it can't really even do anything against Zapdos, and that's the biggest thing. So, they put T-Tar to sleep. And I'm like, well, let me think about it like this. If I put this thing to sleep, they can't put anything else. Now I go into Gyarados on the sub, I think. Yep. So now I can break the sub. This thing will die, but I do have the Infernape in the back. Because I was like, well, I'm faster with Gyarados. Because Breloom, although it's powerful, it's not that fast. Only like 70 base speed or something. We go Infernape. And he tries to make a last-ditch effort with the Focus Punch. But nah, I'm just going to attack what's in front of me. In comes Zapdos, the threat. So at this point, I can't really do a whole lot to this thing. I go Jirachi because I'm like, there's a way. Maybe there's something. I don't know. People in the chat are like going crazy. I do get paralyzed, but here was my thought process. If I've already taken out Metagross and Breloom, and well, Starmie isn't really a T-Tar counter, but I was like, what else can they have that counters T-Tar in the back? So I was thinking, if I could Healing Wish T-Tar up, he'd be healthy and nothing else could take it on. So they actually revealed Lucario, and once they revealed Lucario, I was like, this is over. So I really should have went Infernape to heal that up. Instead I went T-Tar because I just wanted to see it shoot back up to full and not be slept anymore. But as you can see, they're going to go for the close combat here and just take me out. And I do have Infernape still. I'm able to take this guy out. So really, I should have gone Infernape, but I was thinking, man, it's over at this point. Now, if I had had Stone Edge instead of Thunder Punch on this thing, maybe. There might have been a chance, but I don't know. It would have to crit for me to be able to win. Like, I really needed to get the rocks up on Donphan for this thing, because then we might have really had a chance. But my only hope was to try to paralyze it, and I couldn't do that. So, because yeah, I'm pretty sure you can paralyze electric types in Gen 4. So let's see, what should we do next? I'm thinking Gen 8 OU. So here we finally have some team previews. So looking at, oh my goodness, Pikachu's team is freaking crazy. They lead off with the Tornadus. I'm gonna have to probably put this up to fast. Go Slowking. Lose the heavy duty boots. That is unfortunate. I haven't watched this game, by the way, so I'm just watching along. Yo, X-Plod looks kind of clean though. Focus Blast miss. You gotta love when you predict something and then you just miss. I hate it here. Anyways, they go out in the Torn. Is this rocket? No, is this thing leftovers? Yeah, it's leftovers. Cool. So they get up the rocks. Knocks off the leftovers now. Poisoning, I do like having the Toxic on everything. They go for the Defog, but we're going to U-turn to get some momentum, it seems. Out in the Slowking. If there's the T-Tar, is it going to feed? Okay, teleport, cool. So now we're in Melmetal. How much does this do? Does a pretty good chunk. That's a nice chip with the Toxic and Sand. Are they going to flinch? Nope. Alright. Out in Slowking, that does a lot. I think that must be Specsman gear now. They're gonna go for, okay, they go for the Sludge Wave. Alright, getting some regen. But, I mean, all this U-turning out is just whittling down the regen mons. But, they are able to get out T-Tar, so that's always cool. Are they gonna predict the Ice Beam here? Oh, they went for Earth Power, I'm surprised. Alright. Poison is coming through. Did they stay in an Earthquake? No, they U-turn, yeah. Good play. Alright, get some regen. Looks like they sack off Lando. Pretty sure this kills. Oh, dang. Nah, it's defensive. I was thinking it was Banded Cinderace, but not Heavy Dudes, probably. Rocks are back up. Are they going to defog here? Hurricane. Slowking eats it up. Get some more regen. And they're going to U-turn, right? Or defog? Okay, yep, there's the U-turn. And Cinderace is in. Alright, we knock off those Heavy Duty Boots. I was tired of it, having Heavy Duty Boots, man. Alright. Back out into Cinderace, and Trick Room is up. In comes the Toxapex. Nice, getting some regen on Slowking. We're already at 27 turns, good grief. Take the Future Sight, but Metal eats it up, surprisingly. Alright, goes for the double Iron Bash there. But here, Slowbro should be faster, right? Hey, switches out an X-Plod. Goes for the Slack Off, yep. We're gonna go for the Boom Burst, or the Focus Blast. Yep, Boom Burst. 48%. So unfortunately, the Trick Room ended. Yikes. But they didn't have much of a choice but to sack off X-Plod. Flare Cannon again, and Double Iron Bash take out Magirna threat. In comes Nidoking though. So at this point, oh, this thing's about to die. Yeah, they don't have a whole lot that could take this thing on. But let's see what Slowking can do, because they're going to go Slowbro. Try to set up Trick Room for the Melmetal. I'm not sure why I didn't try to teleport right there. But, okay, oh, I see. They're going to try to stall it out and then set up Trick Room again. That makes sense. Yeah, look at that, taking all that damage. But dang, the Trick Room ended. Okay, but they go back out in a Toxapex. Because let's see, so at this point, if they can somehow get a Trick Room up, I mean, Melmetal could potentially sweep. Because Slowbro's pretty low. But then again, oh, it's just going to keep getting the regen. Slowking should get the hit. Trick Room is indeed back up. Oh, but Slowking is getting so low. This is, we're up to turn 45. Eventually, what needs to happen is Tante needs to get into a position where Melmetal can sweep. Cinderace is super low, but Toxapex is so low. At this point, I mean, U-turning between these two is just getting these guys so low to the point to where there's not much else they could do. And Slowbro just keeps coming in. Yeah, it's almost over at this point because these two can't do anything. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, because I think I would have gone. Yeah, because there's the future sight. Yeah, if you turn back out into Cinderace, and that should be a done deal. Alright, so these two put in a lot of work. But let's see how the U game went, shall we? Put this on fast too. So looking at the matchup, we got Trick Room versus we got Celesteela, Mew, but they let off with the Zeraora. Okay. They're probably gonna try to set up with Como or Primarina or something like that. But I'm assuming they're just gonna try to get Trick Room up. In comes the Celesteela, Mystical Fire, cool. Lower that thing's special attack. Crawdaunt comes in, so this thing is a threat, but unfortunately they're not going to be able to do anything in Primarina. In comes the Moonblast. Trick Room is going to be up soon, but I'm assuming they're going to teleport. Yep, out in the Kyurem, oh yes. But Trick Room ended, I hate just seeing Trick Room end. So the Freeze Dry's not doing anything. They thought they'd go Primarina, but they got that wrong, that's unfortunate. But that was a good play. Alright, get some healing back on Hatterene. But jeez, that did not matter. That's got to be Specs, right? Get some chip on the Mew. Yo, what is going on with all this chat? Get this out of here. Is there a way to turn off the chat? Because they're typing paragraphs over there. Flamethrower kills the Scizor. So they're going to try to get a Trick Room here, but Conk is a threat and a half. Down goes the Eviolite. In comes Crawdaunt. So Crawdaunt should do some major... Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Cause was that a misclick or something? I'm not sure why they went Crawdaunt because you know Conkeldurr just has Mach Punch. But were they trying to scare some out? Cause yeah, they go Marowak now. In comes Celesteela. Maybe they were trying to get them to go Celesteela with the Marowak to catch them. And they're predicting them to switch. So they just keep going for Shadow Ball and trying to make the safest play, but at that point, yeah, because there's not much they could do. They couldn't risk their Trick Room, and they could. Conkeldurr just put in work on this whole team. Yeah, so if they live Mach Punch, which I thought they might, then they could have stayed in that one turn and just gotten rid of Conk because you saw how much work it put in. Once Hatterene was gone, it just killed everything almost. Out of Trick Room, that is. So down goes that, and with that, that will be the game. Dang. Yeah, they kind of just got beaten by Conk on matchup. But, I mean, UU Conk I feel like is pretty common. But I think they played it pretty well. On to Gen 5. Let's see. I don't know anything about Gen 5, but we're going to see what we can do. Hold on. Alright, they have a Diglett. So I'm assuming it's going to Arena Trap stuff. Goes for the Final Gambit, does absolutely nothing because it's on such low health. These nicknames are crazy, bro. Goes for Explosion. Lava Plume and get the burn. Nice. They Healing Wish back up Victini. I was expecting Lava Plume to do a bit more in the sun, but it is a Victini. Alright, Rotom H eats it up. And I'm assuming they're gonna... Yep, there's the Thunderbolt. Valkyrie absolutely obliterates this thing in the sun. But Trick Room's up, and they make the double. Oh, surprising. So now they go back into Eggy. There's nothing they can do against this Victini, bro. This is crazy. This Victini is just obliterating. Let's see if Infernape can do something. Yo, the crit. Haha. Is Infernape gonna come through? Yo, it just keeps going. Infernape. Infernape brought it all the way back with a crit. Dang. That's pretty crazy. Alright, we already went through my game. Alright, so this is Gen 3. Again, don't know a whole lot about Gen 3. So Salamence v Salamence lead matchup. Go T-Tar. That does a good chunk, but let's see. I still can't get over that Infernape sweep, man. I really wish I put Stone Edge on my Infernape, because Infernape could have been the Pokemon of the week. Alright, so we got Salamence, T-Tar, and Lantern. That's the thing, without lead matchup, man, it's very difficult to see what's gonna happen. I might have to put this on hyper fast. Self-destruct. Alright, cool, so that was a good play. Not sure why they self-destructed on a Skarmory, but they lived. Ice Beam on that. Yeah, I'm not sure what they... Oh wait, because Earthquake, duh. So they just predicted right. Or I don't know why I thought Lantern had Levitate for a second. But it has those other two... What's the word? Bro, I can't think of it. I'm just keep letting it play. Invincible to certain types. Oh, they went for the Earthquake and got the wrong play. Yeah, not sure why they didn't. Alright. In comes Skarm. Skarm seems to do pretty well against it. Yo, Hydro Pumped its freaking special Swampert is putting in work. Earthquake almost takes out Metagross. Salamence comes in. Yeah, just take this thing out. So now you can switch into T-Tar, right? Yep. I don't know if they're going to get rocks up or... Oh, I see. Yep. Okay, so they have Brick before. That's right. Yo, was that a crit? That was just damage. Alright, finally take out that thing. Alright, hang on. I'm slow down here. So what happened? I got a little bit lost in the sauce there. So they went for the Dragon Claw on this, right? This thing just put in... I can't believe it just killed outright at -1. HP Grass almost kills. There's the Ice Beam. But at this point, all they have left is T-Tar. So, yeah. Yeah, overall, that Doug Trio play really set them back. But I don't even know what their last mon was. They didn't have a whole lot for Swampert. Well, they had a Celebi, but bringing it on the Ice Beam was tough. But I'm not going to fault them for that. They thought they were making the best play. Alright, so we got Gen 8 Little Cup over here. Let's see what we got on this. Leads off with a Magnemite. Now looking at team matchup here, they both have Dupiders and they both have Woobats and Grookeys. So they're the setup grassy terrain and what's it called? The grassy seed, so you get the simple. Goes for the Volt Switch, but we're Sash, so that's cool. They bring an opposing Dupider, so they're both going to get up webs here. Giga Drain to get a little bit of health back. Giga Drain again. It seems like they're always faster. Alright, so this is kind of just robbing each other's HP over here, but ooh, look at that damage. Alright, and Dupider goes down. In comes Volibee. I'm pretty sure this was a special Volibee set, not just straight up defensive. Larvitar comes in, but the Flash Cannon just takes him outright. Yeah, that was tough because you didn't want to lose Grookey or any of these other two mons. I mean, Magnemite kind of just came in and got a kill if they predicted wrong. I'm assuming we just go for the Flare Blitz here. Yep. Alright, so Mienfu's gone. But we kind of dealt with Mienfu already. Earthquake takes this thing out. That balloon sucks. But let's see. They get the terrain, go for the grassy glide. At this point though, you can just go Volibee. And yeah, the heat wave does a lot. But unfortunately, from what I remember, I don't think our Woobat has heat wave. So we take out their Woobat, which is pretty clean. But in comes this darn Diglett. Looks like we're able to get rid of the balloon, not that it matters too much. Alright, the Rock Slide goes in. At this point, now from what I remember, because I was here, we made a crucial mistake. We overthought, and we thought they'd go Magnemite. But instead of Grassy Gliding, we Drain Punched, and that allowed us to lose half our attack. So, because at this point, yeah, Grookey just comes in and we can't do a whole lot versus this thing. Yeah, look at that, only 28%. Versus if it was doing half. The Wood Hammer just takes us out, right? Yeah, because what we could have done was just go Woobat and get the boost. Because here, I mean, we just take it out. Versus if we still had Grookey. Could have been a chance versus Magnemite with Drain Punch. But the only way we could win here was with Air Slash. So down goes that. Alright, let's see what haven't we gone through. I think the only thing left is VGC, right? I don't know if this is game 1 or game 2. But I'm just going to go with it. Alright, this is game 1. So they lead off with a Veltal and Raichu. So looking at this, the two Flying Dark types and the Clefairy. This looks kind of scary with that Raichu though. Dynamax, I hate Dynamax so much. Any metagame where there's Dynamax, I just can't stand it. The Max Airstream to get the speed boost. Speed boost on both. But they do bring Raichu down a bit. Goes with Follow Me. Very nice. Ooh, living on 1%. Love to see it. Alright, there's the Helping Hand. Living once again. This Tapu Finney's become a threat. Yeah, this is tough, even with this plus special attack. Because now Clefairy's gone. Yeah, and there's the Moonblast. Alright, but we still got Mamoswine and frickin' Rayquaza. So Rayquaza Dynamaxes. Goes for the Ice Shard to take that threat out, but Tapu Finney's so set up. Look at that. Disgusting. And now the accuracy lower too, just Salt on the wound. At least Dynamax move always hit. Yeah, at this point I'm not really sure what Rayquaza can do, even though it is a Rayquaza, because the attack lower comes in, and Moonblast is going to kill her in a sec. And just lower the stats even further, and at this point, it is going to be over. Yeah, I think they needed to Dynamax turn 1, because I don't know what else they could have done. The Raichu was just such a threat to Yveltal, even with the Clefairy. You can only follow me for so long. But let's see. So second game. Same matchup. Let's see what they do. Yep, they lead Mamoswine and Kartana this time. Cool. So this, once again, Dynamaxing right off the bat. Ooh, there's the Sash preventing from getting, what's it called? Oh, snap. The Weakness Policy tech. Jeez, man. And now they're going to just Max Airstream and just kill everything. Oh, the Max Darkness, surprisingly. I would have thought they'd Max Airstream to get the speed boost, but maybe they're like, I don't even need the speed boost. Alright, then they're going to Air Slash, right? Yep, or Max Airstream to get the speed boost. So busted, dude. I hate Dynamaxing. Alright, the equivalent of Follow Me for Amoonguss. Jeez, that Cobra Berry does not matter at all. Yo, how are these Mons allowed in VGC, man? This is like 2014 all over again. Alright, and then there's the Oblivion Wing. Because at this point, I mean, this thing, I knew as soon as I saw that weakness policy, it was going to be tough. But at least they're able to take out the Victini with Kartana. But they still have Incineroar. Yeah. Yep, there's the fake out on the Kartana. Because you just Oblivion Wing and then... Yep, and that's going to be it. Good grief. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for those games. I'm pretty sure I went through every game, right? Yep. Alright, so it was a tough week. It was a tough week for me too. Tough week for everybody. But we're going to take these lessons and we're going to learn from them. I need to work on my team building for sure and not try to sack off everything to Breloom, and also run Stone Edge. Yeah, even if it misses, I mean, I can always just blame hacks. But we will return next week with more games of FPL, and we'll see how we do. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord for some Wi-Fi battles. GG's.